Good morning, ladies. Let's see those beautiful faces. Let's see those
Morning,
smiles.
Zane.
There we go. Some
Stacy.
familiar. Let's see
Stacy
what's
here.
up.
I'm switching over to my computer and then I will put my camera on.
All good. All good. Some familiar faces here as well. I'm gonna quickly go through all the names, ladies, and then as we chat, I'm sure there's gonna be one or two ladies that jump on that I just need to admit into the call. So let's see your faces. Let's see who's on the call. Let me just quickly go through the welcome, Anita, Carla. There's somebody else on the iPhone. Hirosh, Robin, Shanaz, Stacy, Tatum. If I have missed your name, just let me know. Awesome. Give me a second. There we go. Can you guys see me? Just give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Ladies, can you hear me clearly? Everything good? Awesome. Thumbs up. Thank you, ladies. Uh, Tatum said, "Morning, Zane. I can't join my camera today. All good, ladies. As long as we have one or two ladies that show face today, hopefully we don't have to talk to ourselves today. All right, ladies, welcome to the call. We are going to quickly go through this presentation with you. And if you have any questions, we have I'll make some time at the end for us to actually go through the questions and make sure that we can answer anything that you might feel that you need to have more clarity on. So we can go that through with you as well. Other than that, ladies, is there any questions before we start? If you don't want to put your camera on, you can always just pop me a message in the messenger box. Robin, I have another meeting at 11:45, so we'll need to leave early. All good, Robin. We'll do that. It shouldn't take longer than 35 minutes. So I'm going to quickly go through it for you as well. Can we go ahead, ladies? Just give me a thumbs up. Awesome. Thanks, Stacy. Let's see who else wants to jump on. All right, ladies. So hopefully throughout the call, I'll see your faces and then we'll take it from there. But I just quickly wanted to start this presentation for you to give you a little bit more clarity on the 6 week slim down challenge that we're going to do. Really excited about this because as we near the end of the year, I know there might be one or two of you that really wanted to make a massive lifestyle change this year, and it most probably just didn't work out the way you wanted to. So we want to give you the opportunity to use the next, let's say, 6 weeks to get into best shape, but also, learn some more in the process. All right. So if we look at the 6 week program, you might be thinking like, is this program going to be for me? We've had many clients in the past, um, kind of reaching out to us, and everyone's scenario looks a little bit different, right? So if it is in regards to your goals and maybe some things that pop up that you feel like will prevent you from doing the program, I want to make sure that you all feel comfortable with the way we're moving forward with the 6 weeks. So even if it's just feeling better in general and you want to have more energy, you want to have more structure in your life, this program is going to do it for you. Obviously, if you're looking at losing body fat, dropping body fat, and feeling better about your health and fitness, this program is going to do it for you. A lot of clients and current clients, and also people that reach out to us on a daily basis, have issues with their hormones, and their hormones are all over the place, and they don't really know where to start. So, if that's something you want to work on, this program will also do that for you. But again, ladies, think about it like this. We're going to go into 6 weeks. We're going to do as much as we can, but I don't f want you to feel overwhelmed with all the information that we're going to give you at any point in time that you feel a little bit anxious about what's going on. I need you to reach out to us, reach out to the coaching team. We are going to be four coaches taking you through this process. So I'm very excited to see what results we can pull off. Is there any questions before we move on, ladies? Please feel free to pop on your cameras, chat to me, let me know if you have anything. so far. Any questions?
Hi Zane, Robin here. Can you hear
Hey,
me?
Robin, I can hear you clearly.
Hi there. Hi there. Um, just wanting to know how different is it from what I'm doing at the moment with the current program that I'm with you guys on? Is
Yeah,
there,
so
yeah,
yeah. Thank you for that, Robin. So the idea around this program is to have a small group of women together where we give you a lot more accountability than what you currently have. You have a lot of accountability, but we want to make sure that on a daily basis you're reminded of that. So that's why we wanted to do the 6 week program where you feel like there's something that you're aiming for. And in the 6 month program, as you know, it's very effective. It works really well. But sometimes I feel like um, people just want to know, like, in 6 weeks, I want to achieve something similar to what I did maybe a few weeks ago, a few months ago. So let's say you want to drop 5 kgs before the end of December because you want to feel good on the beach, or you want to just be feeling confident in social occasions. This is going to be a good boost that you're going to have with all the women on the same mission as you. Does that make sense, Robin?
yes, it does. Yeah.
Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. So if there's anything else that pops up, just let us know, Robin. I just quickly want to see if we have any questions here. Tatum, we're going to go through the cost of the program a little bit later on.
Need
I
to hear
know
that as well. Okay, I need to dash. I'll go pathway.
let's just mute that quickly. Awesome. All right, ladies. I know we're going to have some questions. We may take one or two small breaks just to go through some stuff with you, but let's move along. Give me a second. Right, ladies. So let's quickly go through the phases of the 6 weeks. Usually we've had a 12-week challenge before, and it worked phenomenally well. So we have the experience of actually what gave the women the results before with the 12 weeks. We also currently run our 6 month program that's also very effective.
Oh,
But
that is
what I
Wednesday
try
before
and do
next.
here with this, sorry, let me just read that. Ladies, just make sure that you're mute if you're not chatting. So what we're trying to achieve with the 6 weeks is to take all the information and all the experience we have with doing the 12-week challenge, plus doing the current 6 month program, and push that into 6 weeks and see what kind of results we can give you in 6 weeks. So your first phase will be from week 1 to week 3, and that is the phase that we call reset and ignite. And that's exactly what this is going to do. The current clients on our 6 month program, or even clients that previously have done our 12-week, they will be familiar with the reset phase that we take our clients through. It's going to be similar to that reset phase, ladies, but we're going to add one or two different things to it just to give you a little bit more of a boost. So there we want to think about the reset being like a detox for your body. We're going to regulate your metabolism, and we're also going to try and find a balance with your hormones where you can feel like you're not lethargic every day when you wake up. You actually have energy, and your cognitive ability is spot on a daily basis. So the first phase is going to be a reset and ignite, and that will be from week 1 to week 3, right? And then we're also going to do our phase 2 that will kick in at week 3 to week 6, and that's going to be the transform and thrive. But what we want to try and achieve here is that you've already done one incredible job in the first 3 weeks. You might have even dropped a few kgs of fat mass. Now we want to ensure that you don't lose momentum. We want to make sure that when it comes to your weekly calls that we're going to do with all four coaches, your training and your nutrition, that we can continue that trend all the way through to the 6 weeks and we can end strong, right? We've also seen with the 12 weeks and the 6 month program, sometimes it's really hard to just keep the motivation up, right? I mean, let's be honest, the motivation comes and it goes. But that's why I wanted to do the 6 weeks where it feels like it's a short enough period of time where you can actually devote all your energy into it and you can get the results that you deserve. So those are the two phases that we're going to go through, and I'll go into a little bit more detail around nutrition, training, how we're going to sort that out for you throughout the 6 weeks. But before I do that, do we have any questions? Feel free to pop me a message in a messenger box or even just go ahead and ask right away.
Oh, Zane, maybe just a question.
Go for it.
For this challenge, is it that everyone's nutrition is still very personalized, or do we all get the set, like a set kind of the same schedule in terms of nutrition and exercise and stuff.
Yeah, Stacey, so for you, it's gonna most probably look a little bit different depending because you're already on a 6 month program, right? So it might look a little bit different, but the phases that we're going to take you through will look the same. So what we're going to do is we're going to provide all of you ladies with a community where we actually have all the educational content on, and that's where we are going to take you through the reset and ignite phase and also the transform and thrive phase. The nutritional plans will be downloadable, so there's a set plan that you can go and choose in the reset. But the good thing about this program, and I would say the thing that's really going to help you here, is the fact that you have four coaches that's going to be able to help you take that set meal plan and cater for you and your lifestyle. So that's going to be the base. Because let's be honest, ladies, if we think about like what is going to help us burn fat, feel better, have more energy, you're most probably going to have some sort of the same format for all of those nutritional plans. Now, it's our job as coaches for us to communicate with you and your job to communicate with us on the calls so we can help you cater that for your lifestyle. Does that make sense, Stacey? Awesome stuff. Any other questions, ladies? Nothing so far. Great stuff. Right, let's see who else joins. All right, ladies, let's keep it moving. In this program, we just want to quickly, some of the ladies that have been on the enrollment calls with me before they started the let's say the 6 month program or the 12 month or 12 week program. I've also mentioned this to them that this is the fancy stuff, ladies. This is the stuff that we can get your results with without all the coaching applications and all of the assessments and all of that. But I want to go through this with you so you have a really good idea of what actually goes into this program. Because if you haven't been on a program before, you might just, dive into this without knowing anything, right? So what are we going to get in this program? We're going to give you the nutritional support, like I just mentioned to Stacy. We're going to give you the framework for the reset and then also your second phase, where we'll take you through specific meal plans and help you cater for your lifestyle. So if you are allergic to anything or you have some intolerances towards, let's say, gluten, you're going to take that same meal plan. You're going to jump on the calls with us, and we're going to help you to change where you need to so it suits you. Right? So the nutrition support's going to be there, very individualized. Then training guidance. We're going to use our coaching application, and I'll go through one or two screenshots a little bit later on exactly what that looks like. But your training plans, again, we're going to have um, some sort of body weight workouts, gym workouts, home workouts with weights, whatever workout you need, we're gonna be able to load that onto your profile on the coaching application and take you through that. There's video tutorials, you'll be able to track everything properly, so you'll never feel like you don't have direction. All right? Let's just quickly go through another question. So I don't know your name because it just says iPhone, so I'm just gonna go through the question. Is it going to be exact same workouts week after week, or will there be more variation? Lindy. Thanks, Lindy. So, Lenny, another thing that that a lot of women might struggle with is that sense of doing the same thing every single day. And there's a few clients on this program or on this call actually that has been through all of our training, and they'll tell you firsthand that changing all the time is not necessarily going to be the best thing. It might be boring some weeks, but you don't really want to be changing that much because your body likes consistency. It likes the same thing every single day, and that's the way you get results. However, we're going to have those workouts loaded up, and then again, we need to help you and make the adjustments, edit the workout so it suits your needs. So let's say you get 3 weeks into your program and you just feel like that one thing, you just can't do it anymore. Then again, that's going to be your job to be able to communicate with us as coaches to say, listen, they can we not make one or two adjustments there? And that is why we are there. We're there to make changes. We're there to help you through. But if you think about how quickly 6 weeks go, ladies, it's gonna go like this. And then if you don't ensure that you're consistent on a daily basis, you're gonna like look at your progress over the last 6 weeks and think, oh, I could have done so much more. So I know that's a mouthful and a long answer, but I hope that helps, Lindy. Give me a thumbs up or let me know if that's enough. All right. Perfect. Let's see. Let's move on, ladies. Next one. Daily accountability. So again, it's a good thing that some of the ladies on this call are currently on our program because they'll be able to give you more feedback on how the daily accountability goes. But accountability will come from a few different directions. So you're going to have your coaching application where we are going to ensure that you actually have a calendar where all your daily habits are going to be logged onto. So you'll need to log if you've had your water for the day, if you had your training, if you completed your training, and we're going to ensure that there's enough habits scheduled into your calendars. And if you hit those habits, there's no way you're not going to get results. There's no way you will be able to progress in the 6 weeks, right? And then we're also going to have obviously the WhatsApp group. We're going to have the community educational hub. I'll go through that quickly with you as well. And then, yeah, so that will basically make up the accountability on a daily basis. We're also going to have the weekly calls, and that's what we're going into now, weekly community calls and education. We are going to fuse your calls with the current clients because it's going to be fun actually for you to see what the current clients are going through. From Monday to Friday, we have educational calls. Monday and Friday are usually the check-in and just giving you momentum for the week. And Fridays are our Friday breakout room. On a Tuesday we'll be going through mindset training with Wayne. Wednesdays will be nutritional calls with me, and Thursdays will be exercise calls with Bradley. So the thing, ladies, that you need to think about here is that you don't necessarily have to be jumping on all those calls. If you could, yes, that would be amazing, but we're also very realistic with everyone that's busy on a daily basis. All right. So if you can't jump on a call, everything will be recorded into our educational hub, and you can just at the end of the day just go and watch the video and just obviously ensure that you know what went on today in the group. All right. The same with the WhatsApp group. We only want you to be plugging yourself into specific parts of this accountability structures when you need it. And I don't want you to feel anxious about everything that needs to be done. You need to figure out what you can handle on a daily basis. Because for some women, they can be on all the calls, they can chat all day on the WhatsApp group, they can do those things, and it's great for them. But you most probably can't because let's be honest, life is busy. Most of us have kids, we have businesses that we run, we work long hours, so we're very realistic about that. So don't let that be something that holds you back in this program. And then obviously the prize at the end. Obviously, a lot of you are not going to necessarily do it for the prize, but we want to put an incentive there for the person that's going to be most consistent, going to be logging everything, get a really good physical and fitness result at the end of this program. So you can stand a chance to win the 6 month in-depth coaching program. That person will be coached by Kesley. She'll take you through 6 months and it will be on the house because you already showed that commitment's there and you've done the job. So any questions there, ladies? Before we move on, feel free to just go ahead. Nothing.
Zane, I just have to add that I'm one of those people that don't get onto the calls and all of that, but the fact that I can reference that platform is absolutely amazing. The
Awesome.
information that you guys share there is really, really great. Thanks.
Thanks, Robin. I'll make you part of our marketing team next year so you can be in front and do the work for us. Thank you, Robin. Yeah, so the reason why Robin even said that, because currently we have everything, every single week, all the calls get recorded and it's in our educational hub. So you can think about this program as something, if you can't get results here, I don't know what you're going to do because we cover everything in regards to getting you in better shape, making you feel better, being there for you as coaches, right? So let's quickly move on and see what we have next. All right, ladies. So this is what the school community educational hub looks like. I just took a few screenshots quickly. So the idea around the school community educational hub is for you to have a place to ask questions, to communicate with us, and if there's anything that you need, you can also pop it onto this hub. This will also be the place where we're going to be loading up all the mindset trainings, all the anything to do with nutrition, mindset. You'll be able to access this at any point in time, right? As well as the calls that we do on a weekly basis. You can see here on the calendar. It's so easy, ladies. I always recommend to the ladies on our program that's currently doing our program that on a Sunday, you just go into the calendar, on the school community group. You can look at the calls that you can do. You click on the actual link and you just save it into your own calendar. So there's an option to just click on it, save into your own calendar, and it's in your calendar, right? So you can schedule the week out, you can prep ahead, and you don't even have to think about it. You just need to, pop open your calendar on the day and then see, oh, okay, I need to go join the nutrition call with Zane on Wednesdays. And if you can't, obviously just make up by watching the calls in the evening or the morning whenever you get it spot time to do that. Right, so that's going to be the community educational hub. This has been a game changer for a lot of our clients, like Robin just mentioned. To go back and actually go look at the calls is phenomenal. But the interface where we can actually communicate with you, there'll be announcements made every single day by the coaches. There will be a spot for you to actually go and ask questions. We'll share the wins with each other, and this will become, I don't know how many of you are still using Facebook? I don't really use Facebook anymore, but if you can think of that interface in the front of Facebook where you comment, people comment on, they ask questions, that is what this is going to be for you. It's phenomenal, and we've seen a massive spike in results for all our current clients. Right? Let's quickly move on. Right, ladies. So obviously, there's a few of you that are currently already using the application, but for you that are new, this is the Oak Coaching app, and it's basically going to cover anything from tracking your stats, so photos, measurements, anything that you need there, we'll be able to track that. If you have a smartwatch like a Garmin, Fitbit, or Apple Watch, that also connects to the application, so we'll be able to see your sleep, we'll be able to see your steps and what you've been doing on a daily basis. So there's no way that at any point in time, if we look at your profile, we can see what needs to be done for you to get the results. So we are also very realistic that some weeks are going to be more difficult. There are going to be days where you can't necessarily do your 10,000 steps, and that's okay. But this is a really good way of seeing where you need to go and fix what you're doing on a daily basis. Your training plans will be loaded up, and it will also be scheduled into your calendar, right? So you don't need to go and look for it. It's there in your calendar. Click on the workout. It's easy to track, and you're going to do that on a daily basis. And above in the left top corner, you'll see that's kind of a graph showing you how the fat loss can look. Now, this screenshot was taken from one of our clients, Furry. A few of you on the call will know Furry. She did the 12-week transformation, then she continued with us up until now. And this is kind of what it's been looking like for over the last year and a half. So that downward spiral, that's what you want with weight loss. So if you're thinking about 6 weeks, you can be around here losing around 6 to 8 kgs of fat mass in 6 weeks if you really put your mind to this and you're very consistent. Again, ladies, I do realize that not all of you are here for fat loss. Not all of you are here to lose a ton of weight. But again, we want to make sure that you can track everything that you're doing. And then on some of you, 5 kgs is amazing because you might be, you might be a smaller build, you might be a little bit shorter. So 5 kgs for you is going to be massive. And for some of you, you'll be able to lose 8 to 10 kgs in 6 weeks. It just depends on how much effort you can give into it, what your current lifestyle looks like. But we want to make sure that this program works for you. And you don't need to feel anxious that although we have all these accountability factors that play a role in a program, you can only do as much as you can do, and we're going to help you with that, right? At least you know that you have the women on the same mission as you. We are 4 coaches that are going to help you on a daily basis. And then just to kind of end off the accountability part, we're going to have the old school WhatsApp group for the 6th week. We have our current one where we communicate through, we make announcements on the WhatsApp group as well as the school community. But again, ladies, when it comes to sharing just your thoughts and any emotions that you're going through, we need you guys to be vulnerable on this group. We need you to share, right? Because not all of you are going to feel amazing every single day. And that is why we are there. That is why we are forming a small group of women on the same mission, right? Any questions, ladies? I know I might be going a little bit fast, but just want to ensure that we don't bore you on the call today. Any questions? Please, 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 please.
Zane, in terms of tracking progress for the 6 weeks, how
Yeah.
often are check-ins in terms of weigh-ins and photos and that stuff? I assume it's more frequent than, let's say, in the normal scale of things.
Yeah, so we're planning currently. We're doing all the details this week with all the coaches, but I was saying to all the coaches that I feel like doing the weigh in on a weekly basis is a good way of seeing where you're at. It doesn't necessarily mean even if your water weight went up a little bit back and forth, you know how it goes, Stacey, the water goes up and down and the weight goes up and down. But if we can get that average over a week, so the weight will be on a weekly basis, and there we might do the measurements and photos once 3 weeks in and then at the end. Just to ensure that you don't need to take photos every week, because let's be honest, it's not going to be like such big changes, like visibly, but it's going to be on the scale, right? So if we can just track your weight on a weekly basis, do one photo measurements 3 weeks in and at the end. Sounds good? Awesome stuff. And then I just quickly want to go through this question. Carla, I have to jump off. Another call. Reach out to Coach KG for more info. Awesome stuff. Thank you, Carla. Any other questions, ladies, so far? Guys are very quiet today. Okay, yeah, somebody's not muted. Okay, ladies, let's do this. We are gonna move forward. Actually, just wanted to go through some of our transformations. I know if you are following us on social media, you've seen some of these ladies. A lot of these ladies have done our 12 weeks, and majority of them also joined after the 6 months. So this is the kind of results that we are talking about, and some of the ladies with the smiles at the end of the transformation. So I wanted to throw that in there. And then I just want to allow you to ask more questions, ladies. I want to go into the options on pricing for the program, but I want to make sure that if you have any doubt or you have anything, any questions in your mind that you have before we jump on the call, that we can go through that. So all the ladies that are currently on our program, they know that I like to put them on the spot. So ladies, if you're not going to ask questions, I'm going to just call your name and see if you're all good. Shanaz, talk to me. Are you there? See if she answers. Tatum, you good?
Morning, Zane. Yes, I am.
Awesome.
Thanks.
Sorry for putting you on the spot. I just need to see if there's somebody still alive here on the call. Awesome stuff. All right, ladies, it doesn't seem like you have a lot of questions. So what I'm going to do is let's quickly go through the pricing options. Before we do that, just remember, ladies, that what we want to try and achieve here is not necessarily going after the prize at the end. Obviously, that would be great if you're consistent and you make the changes overall, and we feel like you've done the most out of the group. We're gonna give you that. Just think about whatever you wanted to achieve this year. Think about the reason why you haven't achieved this, and think about if today, if you don't join and you continue to tell yourself that, oh, okay, I'll start in January. I just need to get through to December. It's going to be tough. And you know, the funny thing is when you get into January, it's going to look exactly the same. Nothing's going to change. It's going to be just as hard to start. So what I would suggest you do is just, you know, pour everything into this program. Start it off. You have women that are currently doing a program. They can help you. They can give you advice. You have 4 coaches that are going to help you from a mindset perspective, all the way through the nutrition training and everything that you're going to need. So I feel like this is the perfect gift you can give yourself to feel comfortable and confident over December, right? Let me quickly ask before we get there. Stacey, I don't know if I'm going to put you on the spot a little bit, but I know you like talking. Do
Yeah.
you want to maybe give the ladies that are here for the first time, like kind of just some advice or some motivation on what they can achieve over the next 6 weeks?
I think so I've been with Eminence for a while, and my journey is a bit like this, because my life is chaotic.
Yeah.
But I think the most beneficial thing for me, at least, is the consistency and the support. And so if you have any concerns or worries about how much support you will get, or being thrown into things that, I don't know, that you can't manage, I would say, as a communicate as much as possible with everything that you're struggling with. And sometimes even just getting that out helps you to reset things for yourself.
Yeah.
just to like verbalize it,
Yeah.
and helps you to pull yourself back in line.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, even if I'm thinking for myself, I've been on the program, I've achieved results that I'm happy with, but for 6 weeks, I think to myself, yeah, it's 6 weeks of my life, it's 6 weeks of the year, and as Zane says, if I just stick to it and if I'm consistent with it and take it one day at a time, like you really can get amazing results. So I would say it's so worth it. And I like the way you phrased it, Zane, as like giving a gift to yourself.
It is.
So
Yeah.
sometimes we just need, and not that it's like a quick fix 6 week solution, as in a fad program or anything like that, but it really is like, I think it'll be a great boost,
Yeah.
whether you're at the beginning of your journey, middle, end, whatever it may be.
Yeah. Awesome, Stacey. I think you'll join a team with Robin, our marketing team next year. Both of you, which should do a good
Yeah.
job. Thank you, Stacey. I mean, she's a perfect example, like being up and down, but she's gotten great results in the process. So, we also, I just needed to add there as well, ladies. We are very aware that there are people out there, there are coaches out there, there are programs out there that would be all about the quick fix, and we're not about that. That's why we actually believe in a long-term approach. But we've also seen that a lot of women are hesitant to commit to 6 months because they feel like it's the biggest commitment of their life. And this is the reason why I did this program, because we want to show them that just because it's 6 weeks doesn't mean it's a quick fix. We want to show you how much support and love and care we can put into you and your process and show you what you can actually achieve in 6 weeks, because we've been doing this for over, 18 years. So I think we've learned a little bit in the process, and we want to, pass on all the information and all the knowledge that we have. So what I'm going to quickly do is, ladies, I'm going to show you the two options to invest into the program, and then you can decide what option works for you. There's going to be a little bit of a discount if you do upfront payment for the 6 weeks, but we wanted to allow you, if you really didn't want to do it upfront, that there is a split up options. So your first payment will be, with the split up, will be in the beginning, and then 3 weeks in. I will just set up automatic subscription for you for 3 weeks in. Right, so let's just quickly get to that. Before we do that, Heidi, we just quickly go through. I have a few questions here, actually. Are we able to do more extra workouts on top of the program, or is strictly the program? You can definitely do more if you want to. The way the program's structured, you wouldn't necessarily have to do more, because if we'll adapt the training towards where your fitness level's at. So in the first week, if you feel like some of the workouts are too easy, that's where you just go onto the school community, you ask a question, and then one of the coach will help you make the necessary adjustments to your program that you feel that is challenged. But honestly, ladies, we want to, although it's 6 weeks of going hard, we don't want to do something that you can't consistently hit on a daily basis. So we want you to work hard, but we want you to work hard every single day, 6 days a week for 6 weeks. And that gets tough by the third, fourth week if you're overdoing it, but we can definitely do more. Are we able to do, let me just see. I think you messaged that twice. Heidi, hi, joined late. How do we get selected? I saw already 5 ladies onboarded. Yeah, ladies. So obviously we want to try and keep it as small and intimate as we can. We had a few ladies sign up already. I would just say I'm going to share the payment links now on the call. Copy it, paste it if you don't want to pay straight away. Paste it into your notes. Make payment for if you do upfront or split up. We'll discuss that, and then just pop me a private message on WhatsApp with the proof of payment, and then I'll make sure that you know exactly what's going to happen over the next week. Over the next week, what we'll do is as soon as you pay and you pay for the program, I will delete you off the waiting list WhatsApp group, and I will load you onto the new proper original 6 week program group, right? So make sure I'm going to copy it for you now when we've gone through the pricing. And yeah, hope that helps, Heidi. Any other questions? The ladies obviously didn't have enough coffee this morning because everyone's so quiet, but continue. All right. Ladies, this is the pricing for the program. You have two options on how you can do this. decide which one works better for you, and no matter what you choose, we're going to be there to take you through this program. So for the upfront payment, we work with AED as our currency in Dubai, but it's around 3,350 for the 700 AEDs, or you can do a split payment of 800 AEDs. That will be 400 each. Obviously, it's 100 AEDs more expensive if you split it up. So if you can, if you want to save a little bit, pop up front, and then just let's get the show on the road. Any questions there, ladies, before I add the links? Please ask, because I don't want you to get off the call and then you have 4, 5, 6 questions that we didn't answer. Let me just quickly stop sharing. That is what I'm going to do. Hopefully one or two of you ask questions. Otherwise, I am going to copy and paste the payment links into the chats. And then just make sure that you go and do the same. Just copy it if you don't want to pay it right away, and then sort it out when you can. Give me a second. Ladies, so that first message in the chat is for the first partial payment. So that means it's the 400 AEDs. If you pay that one, please notify me with that personal message on WhatsApp, and then I'll go right away this afternoon and go set up the subscription fee for in 3 weeks' time, so mid of the program, right? And then what I'll do is I'll do the upfront one as well for you. Listen, ladies, I think I've been doing it so long to know that this is a steal. So, Nirosh, I know you're sitting there looking all pretty today. I can't wait to do this program with you again. You were amazing to work with last time. So, I hope you're all good still. Ladies, two options. Both are in the chat for the partial payment and for the upfront payment. Copy that, paste it somewhere in your notes, or just go into the link, pay straight away. If you want to secure your slot today, just make the payment, send me the private message. Let me know if you have any other questions. I'm there. I'm going to help you through. And then again, ladies, you're going to have me, Wayne, Bradley, and Kesley in the program. So whatever you need help with, even if you need a little bit support from a woman's perspective, you can do that, because sometimes I can get a little bit harsh. Too much male hormones is not good. So Kezia is there. She's phenomenal, and she'll help you through that. But I'm excited to do this with you. I know there's a few ladies that won't be able to watch this call today, but we're going to send them the recording, and hopefully we have a really good group. We don't really want to have more than 20 ladies on the challenge. Obviously, we're not going to say no, but let's try and get you secured as soon as we can, so we can plan for the week ahead. When you make payment, I'll delete you off the waiting list, so don't feel offended if I delete you there. I'll pop you right onto the original one. We can upgrade you to the original WhatsApp group, and then we'll take it from there. I'm just going to go through one more question. Can you add the links to WhatsApp, please? I don't see them there. Yeah, I can do that. What
Yeah,
you guys can actually
I also don't see the links, Zane, by the
don't.
way, in the chat.
Right. Give me a second. Is there anyone that can see it? Just give me a thumbs up so I know I don't see them. Okay. I think what it's done is actually reply to one of the messages.
Hmm.
Just give me a second. Stacey, I'll send a message now on the chats. Can you see that?
On the WhatsApp chat, you mean? Or
No, no,
the
no. On the normal chats.
No, there's still nothing
Okay.
that's
Cool. No
popped up.
stress. No stress, ladies. What I'll do is I'll actually
Okay.
pop this up on the group, and then you
Okay.
can make payment. I'll do it right away, actually. So you can sort that out as soon as you can, secure your slot, and then we'll take it from there. That is, there might have been one or two things that we didn't cover today, but is there any questions? Please ask before you leave, even if there's a slight doubt of something that either me or one of the current clients can help you with. Nothing. Hopefully that is happy silence, ladies. Hopefully that's happy silence. But ladies, we're not going to keep you here for too long. Thank you so much for joining the call. Just to do a quick summary of what we went through. We're going to take you through the 2 phases. You're going to have 4 coaches helping you. We're going to give you the support from nutrition, training, and mindset perspective. You're going to have your coaching application. You're going to have your school community group. You're going to have your WhatsApp group, and you're going to plug into that the way you want to, and you don't have to feel any sort of anxiety throughout this process. You just need to make this work for you. And if there's anything specific that you need help with, you communicate with us. Let's keep the communication going. And on normal calls, I'm gonna force you to show some face every now and then because I can't see anyone's faces today, but pretty rushed. So there we go. Awesome, ladies. Any other questions? Are we all good, Stacy? We all good? Hirosh? Awesome. Ladies, for everyone that I didn't see today, thanks so much for making the call. And we are excited to see you on the challenge on the 6 weeks. Let's make it happen. Have a good day.
Thanks very much. Bye.
Cheers. Thank you, Robin. Cheers. Bye bye. Cheers, Niraj. Thanks for joining.